The Old Plank Road Trail is a 22-mile-long paved trail that connects Joliet to Chicago Heights and passes right through beautiful downtown Frankfort and the surrounding subdivisions. Before being converted into the paved path you see today, the trail was used by the Kickapoo, Potawatomi, Sauk, and many other Indian tribes. The trail allowed travel and the transportation of goods from the Mississippi and Missouri rivers to anywhere on the Great Lakes. By the early 1800s, foot trails started to develop into roads, and the first Illinois settlers moved in from the south. In 1851, the right-of-way and land was obtained with intentions to construct a plank road from Joliet to the Indiana border. The wooden path never came to fruition, and by 1855, the Joliet and Northern Indiana Railroad was built on that land. The railroad ran 44 miles from East Gary to Joliet, with a depot located in what is now downtown Frankfort. John McDonald was the depot's first railroad agent in 1857, and in 1879 the village was incorporated with John as the first village president. Today, the brighter green stage stands where the original railroad depot once was. The stage still has its replica Frankfort Station signage, and the original 1800s Frankfort Station sign from the depot can be seen on display at the Frankfort Historical Society Museum. By 1910, the railroad industry was flourishing, and 2 trains ran each way every day. A passenger could get on at the Frankfort Depot and connect to Michigan or Ohio in Gary, or head west to Springfield or St. Louis by way of Joliet. But by 1955, passenger traffic started to decline as automobile ownership began to rise. After World War II, freight traffic started to decline as well, and by 1975 the railroad was left abandoned. In the late 1970s, Frankfort residents started to use the forgotten railroad as a walking trail. By 1982, Craig Hullinger, a planning consultant for the village of Frankfort, along with other citizens from nearby areas, produced a plan called the Old Plank Road Trail. The process was extremely slow due to costs, but after 20 years and a large grant, the land and right-of-way was bought for $3.4 million. Ground was broken for trail construction in 1996, and the first 12 miles were paved. On April 3, 1997, the steel A-frame bridge over Route 45 in Frankfort was built, connecting the Old Plank Road Trail. The trail is maintained by the OPRT Management Commission, with representatives from the Will County Forest Preserve District and local villages such as Frankfort, Richton Park, Madison, and Park Forest. These villages and towns work together to preserve, plan, and develop the trail for the future. Today, the Old Plank Road Trail serves as a focal point in downtown Frankfort. Many Village of Frankfort events, such as the Country Market, Fall Fest, movies, and concerts on the Green, as well as the Fine Arts Fair and Cruise Nights, are complemented by the Old Plank Road Trail and its access to the downtown. Every October, the Old Plank Road Trail 5K Run Walk, attracting hundreds of runners, is held to celebrate the trail. Frankfort, this is your history.